I'm Farzana Khan. I'm the District Rotaract Chair representative, and I'm happy to be here to address you on the Sustainable Development Goal 3.
What does the term good health and well-being mean to you?
Yeah, I think this is fundamental to every human being. If you want to have a sustainable life and have less burden to you and your family and to the governments that take care of you, you have to have good mental and physical well-being. And I believe in a balanced lifestyle, and this involves a lot to do with SDG 2 as well, in terms of zero hunger, because there is a lot of connection between zero hunger and your nutrition as well. So you need to be healthy in terms of what you eat and also your lifestyle, how you keep yourself healthy in terms of your daily routine and your thoughts, your mental thoughts that you have, your positive energy that you have to take forward every day.
What diseases do you think should be given priority in achieving this goal?
Yeah, that's a very good question because I don't know if you all know the statistics. 80% of adult deaths in Sri Lanka are due to a non-communicable disease. NCD we call it technically. So this could be diabetes, heart attacks, cholesterol, blood pressure. So these are things that we have to avoid. So I mean, in that sense, it's amazing how more and more people, if you have 4 people in a room, that means 3 are going to, according to statistics, 3 are going to die of one of these illnesses. It's amazing how people are not aware of this and take care. So it's a lot to do with what you consume. It's what goes into your stomach, through your mouth, and also how you burn it, if you take time to burn it. So most of us today in cities live sedantic lifestyles. And unlike in the good old days where you can have a lot of carbs, but you work in the farms, you draw water out of wells and you do a lot of physical labor which burns it out. But if you're doing static jobs, mainly on technology or seated on the desks, you need to really be aware of these issues that are prevailing in society today.
What are the challenges you think that are affecting the achievement of this goal?
Yeah, I think the main challenge is awareness. People are not aware until it hits them or a family member, and then they get really conscious. I know people who had a heart attack, had stents, and then they go into this routine. But my philosophy in life is all about prevention. If you don't adhere to prevention, after the fact is a lot, sometimes too late, right? Even in life, right? You should cross the road carefully. After you meet with an accident and break a limb, then there's a lot of other things that go around. So I think the problem that's preventing us is first the lack of awareness. We need to have a massive campaign on these NCDs and the diseases that cause us. You are young in Rotaract, so it doesn't affect you, but it affects a lot of people after 40. So you have to maintain a healthy lifestyle after 40 because your health deteriorates and everything you eat adds up. So you need to maintain your lifestyle and what you consume. So what I think prevents us, to answer your question, is awareness, and the other is your own personal will. Nobody can make you do this. It's your own health, right? And if you fail it, you spend a lot on your own or your family spends. So it's your own political will. Every individual is responsible for their healthy lifestyle.
How can we as members of volunteer organizations such as Rotaract help to achieve this goal?
So I think that's a very good role that Rotaract can play, and in fact in many of my sessions as DRC, when I attend the Rotaract installations, I've suggested this as a project to take forward. There is a lot to do with SDG 2 as well on zero hunger. So I've only talked about NCDs, but there's also a lot to do with malnutrition. We are a country known as having the triple burden of nutrition: anemia, malnutrition, and obesity, all 3. Right? So 40% of women of reproductive age are obese, right? And another 30% plus are having anemia because of malnutrition. And you have this vicious cycle of malnutrition. If you are a malnourished child and you mother a baby, you give birth to a baby, the baby, there's a high probability that the baby will also be malnourished. So we have to break this chain. So most of this is to do with awareness and education. So I think Rotaract as a movement, as a national project, can create a massive awareness program on under 5 malnutrition as well as NCDs. There's two sides to this problem, and just to end my interview, we are among the top 10 in the world for malnutrition, and we've surpassed countries in other countries like Africa even. And Sri Lanka has so much greenery, so much nutrition that we can produce, and we still have malnutrition, which is sad. So I urge you, all Rotaractors, to take this as a project and lead it forward.